What's going on, YouTube? It's the Black Ginger coming at you guys with a brand new video. It's going to be a quick pickups video. I finally accumulated enough stuff to go ahead and be able to make one. As you can see, we picked up quite a bit of stuff. Some of it's from a couple weeks ago, some of it's from yesterday. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. First up, we got Deus Ex Invisible War. I picked this up a couple weeks ago. Probably just because of the hype of the newest Deus Ex, you know. It seemed like it was pretty fun. I figured I'd pick this up. I like the cover, the artwork on it, so if I don't play it, at least I have it for that. I also ended up picking up Yoshi's Island Super Mario World 2. Super fun game. Played it a few times. And then, what else did I pick up? There were a couple more things, but I can't remember what they were. That's weird. And then later on, I think it was a week or so afterwards, I ended up picking up Battlefield 1. Super fun. Kind of getting back into shooters slowly. I probably won't be playing any Call of Duty unless they release the Modern Warfare Remastered by itself. This last Tuesday, I picked up Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I'm doing a playthrough of that on my channel, so if you guys are interested, definitely check that out. But it's super fun. Definitely really enjoying it. And then we'll move into what I picked up yesterday, which is a majority of everything else. So, I guess we'll start down here. I ended up picking up Super Mario Land 2. Pretty clean copy. There's a little bit of scuffs. It could use a little bit of cleaning, but I love the Super Mario Land games on the Game Boy. They're great. Good music and whatnot. Conker's Pocket Tales. I don't have Conker's Bad Fur Day for the N64, but I do have Live and Reloaded, so I'm getting close. Picked that up for $5. I picked up Super Mario World for $6. I don't think that's a terrible price for it being a Mario game. I picked up a couple Super Famicom games, and this one is like Omok Imura, which over here is Super Ghouls and Ghosts, so I'm super cool. I didn't notice what it was until I looked it up, and then I looked back and I seen this. The night right here, and then it should have just all clicked, but for some reason it didn't. But I've been slowly collecting the Super Famicom games when they pop up around here. I already have like Dragon Quest 5 or 6, I can't remember which one, and Final Fantasy 5, and then I have a couple other Japanese games too. I told myself I wasn't going to be buying any more PS2 games because I accumulated 40 plus in less than like 8 months over the course of the last year, so I figured I'd kind of take a break, and I already have most of the hit titles, but the Dot Hack games seem like they're kind of hard to find and come by, and this one's in super clean shape, like the inside. Unfortunately the case, the little hinge up here is broke, but I can always replace the case, but like that manual, I pulled it out and it doesn't even feel like it's ever been opened. It's still super stiff, and it comes with the DVD and the game disc, so I'm not going to complain. And for $8 for a Dot Hack game, I'm not going to complain either. Like I said, I believe those are kind of rare. I'm slowly finding Dreamcast games, and I found Sega GT for $4. Most of the stuff that they have there are all sports titles, and I'm not really interested in. But I think I'm amassing a pretty decent little Dreamcast collection. I only have like 5 games in it, so I'll have to show you guys the room tour and game collection here pretty soon. I haven't quite got around to it. Right here we got Super R-Type, another Famicom game for $10. The Famicom games or Super Famicom games are pretty cheap over here, obviously, because most people can't play them, but they do have a slight market, which I do appreciate that my local game store ends up selling them, because they're pretty neat. Like I picked up a Japanese Virtual Boy game, which was pretty cool over there. And that was my second game. Here we got Samurai Showdown, a little beat up. I mean, it looks used, but in overall good condition. The cart's a little creaky, but that could just be the screws need to be tightened or whatever. But I picked this up for, was it $10? And I got this because Happy Console Gamer kept talking about it on, I believe, what was it? The TurboGrafx, I think. And it sounded like really fun. And then they also had Dragon Quest 8. The PS2. I know this is releasing on the 3DS, but I kind of wanted the box copy for the PS2, and the box is a little rough, but overall, I mean, there's not like there's any scratches or cuts in the front, and it came with the demo discs too, and they're all in pretty good condition. I don't think that it came with the Dragon Quest manual, but it came with the Final Fantasy like pamphlet in there. Later on, I went and ended up going to the mall. My brother wanted to pick up a book for this thing that he was doing, so we ended up going to the mall and we found a couple stores that had some neat stuff. And I picked up a CD, Churches. I like them. Sort of like a synth, like 80s pop mixed with some modern music. I listen to all sorts of different stuff, and I really like that band. They're also in like the first or the second and third Forza Horizon games, so I listen to their songs quite a bit when I hear them. So I was happy to pick those up. And then I get up here, and this is where I had a meltdown yesterday. A couple of the stores, they were running sales on all these pop figures, and pop was something I didn't want to get into because I'm already so deep into the amiibos. As you can see, I picked up 3 more here, but I have an entire mass of them here. I'm cleaning off my shelf up here to try and make more room for the figures so I can display them. But they were Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball figures, and I absolutely just melted and caved and bought them because I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. And then they had Overwatch, and I like Overwatch. I want to start playing it again, so maybe you guys might see some videos on it soon. But I ended up picking up the Widowmaker and Tracer. But I got Piccolo, who's probably my favorite character in Dragon Ball Z, Super Saiyan Goku. They had Bulma and Goku when he was a kid on the Nimbus, and I should have got that one. I kind of regret it, but I'll pick it up later. I got Perfect Cell, Natsu from Fairy Tail, and then Ichigo. All are really good shows. I really enjoy them, and I just like the figures. Like Fairy Tail has a figure of Happy, and it's textured to feel like a cat. It's kind of cool. So hopefully I'll end up picking that one up here, probably around the holiday season if I had to guess, depending on what I'm doing. And then apparently Palutena Ness and the Gold Mario ended up getting a re-release along with Lucina. I need to remember to buy Lucina from Best Buy online. Because Lucina is one of my favorite characters. Everybody likes Marth. I like Lucina, just to kind of switch it up. And that's the amiibo I've wanted from the very beginning, and I could never find. And I remember right when the Gold Mario amiibo came out the first time, my brother and I went to one of our local Walmarts, and they had a whole shelf of them. We went back 3 days later, and they're all gone. We didn't pick one up. So we were kicking ourselves for them. I figured I better get one. Now I just need the silver one. I haven't collected any of the other Super Mario line ones, but I'm sure I'll get them eventually. And then Palutena and Ness, I got those at Toys R Us. So I'm pretty happy with what I ended up picking up. I mean, this is a pretty big haul. I'm missing 2 games out of that, but I don't know. I can't remember what they were. It had been a little while from now. But hopefully you guys all enjoyed the video. If you did, please let me know down below with a comment and a like. Subscribe for more pickup videos or any other things. If you have any recommendations for any of the other anime pops that are out there, those are the ones I'm probably primarily going to collect for. Maybe some of the game ones. Not too big on the TV shows unless they're animation. I know they have like Kirito and some of the other ones, so I'll have to pick those up eventually. But I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.